Okay, so to begin with, I want to hear how many of you have had the task to convert a spreadsheet calculator to code or to an API? Yeah, many of you. I'm very happy to hear, because I had this task myself and was basically given a spreadsheet like this, and I needed to implement it in code. And there was some expert that made this, and it was super complicated. But with this tool that I've created, you no longer need to do that. You don't need to implement it in code. You don't need to convert it. With this tool, you'll be able to simply use the calculation that is inside the spreadsheet. So let me show you how to do this. So to begin with, we will define the input of the spreadsheet. And as with any API, it needs both an input and an output. And in this case, the input is the yearly energy usage. And we just set it to a number here. So let's say 600. And then we go into the spreadsheet, and then we extract that value from the input sheet like this. And of course, we also went to get an output for an API, otherwise it wouldn't be very useful. And then we set the output. And in this case, we want the output break-even year and investment. And just so you know, this is a spreadsheet calculating how long it will take for you to get your investment in solar cells on your roof back. And in this case, it will take 30 years for this guy. But let's define that here. So we have the break-even year and we have the investment. And we go in and we extract those values from the spreadsheet. Like this. And now whenever we change something inside the inputs, it should reflect on the outputs. So that's basically how we are able to extract that calculation from the spreadsheet itself. And what you then do is that you share the spreadsheet so that anyone with the link can edit it. And you can also share it with like a specific email address if you don't want to have it public, but just to show you now. So you go into the website, you paste the Google Sheet URL, and then it generates this API link. You can see the name is correct. Elixir Conference 2022, way. And we test it, we see if it actually works. And the way we define the input is via query parameters. And as you know, with query parameters, we can actually define it in the URL by writing question mark. And let's see what we actually called it here. So we said yearly energy usage, and let's change that yearly energy usage. So let's set that to 1200. And we will see that it will actually, hopefully, yeah, it changed it to 1200, and we actually got the result out here. And we can see that the break-even year is this. And now you can very shortly, I just show you exactly how you would do it and use a spreadsheet as an API. And I hope that this will be useful for some of you in the future, so that you can take the rest of the day off and just use this tool in 5 minutes. Well, thank you.